In the serene hills of Switzerland, Corinne Hofmann's life was a portrait of stability and ambition. At 27, she was an accomplished entrepreneur managing a thriving boutique that sold second-hand designer clothing in Bienne. She was preparing to expand her business to Bern and settle into a quiet life with her fiancé, a dependable carpenter who shared her vision. Yet, life's most transformative moments often arrive unannounced, and for Corinne, her world would be upended on a seemingly ordinary vacation to Kenya. The story began on a sweltering afternoon in East Africa, as the Kenyan sun cast its golden light over the dusty roads. While traveling with her partner, Corinne's eyes fell upon a figure that seemed to belong to another realm. A tall Maasai warrior, adorned in traditional red shuka. His name was El Katinga, and though their interaction was fleeting, the moment was etched into Corinne's soul. It wasn't infatuation or mere curiosity that drew her. It was something deeper, an inexplicable pull that seemed to bridge two worlds. As her vehicle moved forward, Corinne's heart lingered behind, tethered to that warrior and his enigmatic presence. Back in Switzerland, life resumed, but Corinne could not shake the image of El Katinga. Her engagement, once a source of joy, now felt hollow. The rhythms of her business, the comfort of her home, everything seemed dull compared to the vibrant pull of that moment in Kenya. Driven by a love she could neither understand nor deny, Corinne made a decision that would astonish those around her. She would leave behind her stable life to find him. It was an act of pure faith. Corinne returned to Kenya, guided only by the memory of a man she had seen for mere seconds. Against all odds, she tracked El Katinga to his remote Maasai village. The journey was fraught with challenges, cultural barriers, language differences, and the unforgiving terrain of the African wilderness. But Corinne was undeterred. Her persistence was rewarded when she stood before El Katinga once more. Corinne's arrival in El Katinga's village marked the beginning of a new chapter, one that would be both beautiful and harrowing. She traded her comfortable Swiss lifestyle for the simplicity of a mud and dung hut, shared with El Katinga's extended family. The Maasai way of life was one of profound connection to the land, yet it demanded sacrifices that tested her resilience. Drinking water came from the river, meals were scarce, and basic comforts were non-existent. Despite the hardships, Corinne found joy in the moments she shared with El Katinga. Their bond defied cultural norms and expectations, culminating in a traditional Maasai wedding. Wearing a white dress amidst the red-clad Maasai women, Corinne was radiant, a living testament to love's ability to bridge worlds. Soon after, the couple welcomed a daughter, Naparai, whose name, meaning well-trained, symbolized the harmony they hoped to cultivate in their union. Corinne's love for El Katinga was undeniable, but the differences between their worlds began to weigh heavily on their relationship. El Katinga's role as a warrior meant he followed traditions unfamiliar to Corinne. Polygamy, jealousy, and strict social norms strained their bond. Meanwhile, Corinne's resourcefulness and entrepreneurial spirit clashed with the expectations of a Maasai wife. Determined to contribute to the community, Corinne opened a small grocery store in the village. Initially, it was a success, providing much-needed goods to the locals. But El Katinga, growing suspicion of her independence and interactions with others, overshadowed their shared achievements. His jealousy became a barrier, and the arguments grew more frequent and intense. Corinne's health also began to suffer. Malaria, hepatitis, and the toll of constant emotional strain left her physically and emotionally drained. Despite her love for El Katinga and their shared dreams, Corinne knew she could not continue in this way. For the sake of her daughter and her own survival, she made the heart-wrenching decision to leave. In 1990, Corinne fled Kenya with Naparai, leaving behind the life she had built with El Katinga. The return to Switzerland was bittersweet. She carried with her memories of love and resilience, but also scars from the challenges she faced. Back home, she rebuilt her life, finding solace in raising her daughter and sharing her story. Corinne's experiences took written form in Divisa Maasai, the White Maasai, a memoir that captured the raw beauty and complexity of her years in Kenya. The book resonated deeply with readers, becoming an international bestseller. Its pages revealed not only the adventure and romance of her journey, but also the strength it took to navigate a life so far removed from her own. Today, Corinne lives a contented life near Zurich, where she has found a balance between her past and present. Naparai, now a young woman, carries the legacy of her parents, love in her name, and heritage. Though Corinne and El Katinga's paths diverged, their story remains a testament to the transformative power of love. Corinne continues to support El Katinga's family from afar, maintaining ties to the village that once welcomed her. She dreams of creating sustainable projects to uplift the Maasai community, a reflection of her enduring connection to Kenya. Though years have passed, Corinne's heart still beats with the rhythms of two worlds, one shaped by the serene order of Switzerland, the other by the untamed beauty of Kenya. In her story lies a universal truth. Love, in all its forms, has the power to transcend boundaries, change lives, and leave a legacy that lingers long after the final chapter is written.